Back in the Timelocke, guys. I am just working on this area a little bit more. Like the sun's about to set yet again. I feel like the sun's always setting, and so we're gonna have to wrap up what we're doing over here. I don't have enough dirt, I don't think, anyway, to finish this up, so not a big deal to me. But as the sun sets, we can go over and go look at the color garden. Always a good way to start every episode off. But do we got more dirt? No. How much do we need? We need 8. So if we can get just enough. Oh, I missed a block. That one flew a little bit. But there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. As you see, a little bit more done there. Always looking good. But yeah, let's head over there. Looks like we'll get a nighttime color garden again. In the past, I did have a little bit of a rhythm where we would head over there during the night, but today we're gonna bring that back a little bit. I always want to start things off. I always end up starting up there, so it's sometimes you need a rhythm. I don't have a room to start my episodes in yet, so. But today we're adding another light blue, and today we are adding Cyber Donut. So thank you, Cyber Donut, for commenting, and welcome into the color garden. And if you wonder what the color garden is, basically, all you do is leave a comment down below, and you pick a color of wool. Or if you don't want a color of wool, you just leave a comment or ask for up here, and that's where these people are from. And so basically, I group all the people with the same colors together, and eventually, over time, once a sign fills, another one is planted, or I guess placed. Like here's purple. As you see, purple again got placed down here because a lot of people love purple. So it kind of expands and keeps going, and eventually the entire garden's gonna be just full of random colors, which I think is cool. Obviously, there's definitely more ugly colors, like you got yellow and like a dark blue and stuff like that. But hey, we're getting somewhere. But today I want to go downstairs because we figured out something last episode that I didn't realize that we had. I keep doing this every time, but I always end up dropping the gravel. I hate having gravel in inventory because it's such an ugly block. So I do this literally every episode after we go mine some. But down in the smelting room, we had tons of bricks sitting down there, which I had zero clue about. So we're gonna be able to hopefully in the morning put that on the bakery. So let's see what we have. Let's assess the damage. So we got a little bit of clay there. Okay, so we got a stack. Holy crap, there's a lot more than I was expecting us to have. So that one's emptied. That one's emptied. Oh, we're gonna have about a stack of this, a brick. We're gonna have over a stack, man. And there's not even that much clay left. Obviously, this is definitely, and then here's the stuff we smelted last episode. Obviously, we can smelt a tiny bit more, so they're gonna be off they're gonna be off to the side, so I'm probably gonna forget about these for a while. And add that to our irons collection, so that's pretty good. Yeah, since we're right here, we might as well. Oh, I shouldn't have halved the things. I don't know why I did that. Well, let's real quickly go craft a stack of these. And we also got another 8 to craft, so that is not too bad. 72 bricks. That's gonna do a lot for us. But let's head upstairs and drop off the clay balls we got because since we got 4 extra of them, they're not really gonna do anything in our inventory. So might as well put them with the rest of our clay so we can see how much we got. Pretty good amount. So I should probably drop these furnaces off. I generally don't have a use for them, and I just keep crafting more every time I go on an adventure anyway. So we're gonna drop those off. Now we gotta find ourselves something to do at the night, which is it's something that kind of sucks. Is always having to try to bypass the night a little bit, as I do try to have things to work on, but I don't got a thing tonight. So I think we're gonna actually time skip tonight. So I'm just gonna catch you guys back here in. Oops. Yeah. So I'll just catch you guys back here in the morning. Just like that, the night's over. A little bit of Clash Royale. Got my butt absolutely kicked in that one. I don't know what was going on. But now that it's morning, we can head on over and take a look at the bakery. Yeah, we should be. It should be early enough. Oh, we're almost out of memory. I've never seen that pop up before. Hmm. Episode it didn't cut the episode yet, so I went to go remove storage, and my computer's being really weird. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, my storage would not load, but it looks like I have a good amount of storage because it looked like I had about 70 gigabytes free. So I don't know why it was yelling at me for that for, but that out of the way. We're gonna continue working on this. Really weird. It did that. So, we can finish these walls, which are what I'm really happy about. Then we have these ones. I'm only gonna do them to here for now. If we have enough, we can do the rest. But for the time being, I want these walls up. Oops. And these are, yeah, they don't. I was gonna say these take a while to mine, but they're actually not too bad. Oh my god, I messed up again. At least that's not glass, though. I can't get too mad. When it comes to stairs and glass, I end up misplacing those more than anything. And I'm so careful all the time, but then, when it comes to just those ones. Three, four, five. Okay, so we'll have three left over after this. It's really weird seeing these walls up. I'm so used to just walking through here. But we're done. Okay, is there any more blocks we're missing? Okay, that side's good. This part's basically good, and this is good. Okay. So I guess I'll just do up there. And look at that. We can actually start decorating and stuff because it's very brick forward, which is kind of what the plan was for this. As you know, there's a lot of brick because I figured I'd take a change and actually like do a good amount of bricks for once because I really just mess with the other stuff. But now that that's over, let's take a break from that and work on this a little bit more. Oh, we got more of these to mine too. Let's go through and try to finish this off because once we get here, I don't think I'm going to mine any farther on this hill. I'm going to call this a good stopping point as we can figure something else to do. I'm not going to worry about keeping the torches floating this time as it's more annoying than anything to keep them there. I got to go back through and mine them and stuff. So we're going to say goodbye to our little candles and keep going. Yeah, I guess I'll go back to earlier with my computer. My computer is such a mess. It's not that old. It's like 2 years old, and I mean, it wasn't like I was a cheap one. I mean, there was a fair amount of money spent on it, and it's like I figured it'd work really well, but man, it does some of the weirdest little glitches like that I've ever heard of from a computer doing. I still love it, but man, like the computer can only freeze and try to open File Explorer generally doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm trying to open something to go clear out storage and you freeze. Like, what am I meant to do? I can't do anything. It's definitely a love-hate relationship with it. We'll just leave it at that. And we'll stop there. I won't go any farther than that. At least here, this will all be dirt under it, so we don't have to worry about planting any dirt here. making it somewhat easier on us. One, two, three, four, there, and there. Perfect. Look at that. And we are finally just about done with this layer. This has actually been going pretty quickly. Working on it between multiple episodes and stuff. Obviously, this is something I would have rather just got done in one episode, but I don't really have the time to record some super long ones again, like I was, like a couple weeks ago, because like I literally recorded an hour and a half mining video, which was taking a long time, and I did really enjoy that. And as I was saying, I do really want to do more of those in the future, but it just takes a lot of time to do it, and when your time is limited, and I gotta go do other stuff today, it's like maybe maybe we call it there. I work on do 3 episodes today and call it there. Maybe after I go run and stuff today, I'll if I'm feeling another one, I'll come work on another. But I don't really know if I am or not. And if I'm not, at least I might just go work on a couple, like work on a couple things. As I did lay out more blocks over here. Final three, perfect. As you see, I did lay out more blocks here for the next building, and I've decided that I don't want to put a path here. This is just going to be grass between the buildings. So, very last thing we need to do is torch this. Uh, since I want to leave it here for the time being, I'm going to replace all of this with with dirt, so it just looks a bit nicer. And so it doesn't look like, we just hollowed it. Like, like maybe it just kind of looked like that. I mean, it doesn't look natural, a single bit, but it looks, I guess, a little bit better. And also it makes it so that I tell myself, hey, no more mining this hill back. Let's work on some other stuff because there's more to do than just keep following the same little hill back and back and back and back. As we know, we have all this land we need to get over to. I also need to fix all the torch spam and delete this and stuff like that. So it'll it'll come eventually. We'll get to it. But, ooh, black sheep. Come on, give me more than one, please, 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 please. Yes, we got two. I thought it was three for a second. I really did. Got a little disappointed there, but hey, still two. Better than one because they love me just giving me one for some reason. I really don't understand why. Also, we can do this. I ended up finding this when I was mining earlier. I went down and had to torch this entire cave up because this was just a random cave that I had just completely dark. I'll put one more torch because trying to limit some of the mob spawning is nice. We got a little bit of coal out of it too, so it was good. Yeah, we'll just run this to here because I generally don't know what is gonna happen next. I don't want to just make pathways to make pathways, which is kind of against what I do, but I make pathways because I know what I'm going to build there. Like, I have 2 buildings planned for here, and then after the end of this building, I'm going to do a 3 long this way. I just got to build this building first to see where I'm going to put the 3 long in so it can go that way and go back, and maybe we'll have some stuff behind here. But you get what I mean there, hopefully. Let me seal this dandelion. I'll put it here. I want another one to put here, but I don't have one right now. There is one all the way over there. I don't feel like walking towards it, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. But as the sun sets here, that's gonna probably about do for this episode. This one's gonna be probably maybe a couple minutes shorter, but I had a couple issues with this one. Weirdly enough, which typically never happens. But we're gonna head over to the underground mine part and put a little bit more black wool in, as we have slowly been finishing it as we are getting super close. I mean, we still, I think, need another about 10 blocks, but This project is slowly coming towards an end. Yeah, oh, it's 8, so we are at 10 right now. Look at that. It's literally just one little corner, and that's it. It looks nice, so. Then eventually we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with that one, because we don't, have that going anywhere yet. Funny enough. But guys, that's gonna do it for me today. I would like to thank you guys for joining us, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Bye!